As you can see, we're down a man, but we're still burdened with glorious purpose. What is up, defects? We are back for another new comic book day show. Guys, a little different this week. Not just the fact that Jay is missing, but our buddy over at CBSI, Chris Nelms, he's taken a much needed and earned break for a few weeks. So guess what? The defects are taking over the list for CBSI. We're creating the list now. So it's going to be a little different this week. There's also going to be a variant pick of the week on the CBSI website. So I'm going to put a link to that in the description of this video. It's going to basically, Ben C is going to have a variant pick of the week. You're going to have our first appearance list that we come up with. And then obviously you get our picks of the week as well. So Guy Forge, I was about to say The Butcher, but Guy Forge, do you want to talk about the sponsors?
Talking about Express Comic Book Pressing, you know the man, Erod212. As Jay says, he gets your books nice and crispy, man. 10% off with that code DEFECTS10. You know what to do. And then next up, Mutant Beaver Comics out of Canada. Canada's #1 comic book shop, guys. Of course, Defects10 gets you 10% off. Tell Pat and the B-Man the Defects sent you.
All right. Without further ado, let's get into those books.
Before we start, guys, in true defect fashion, we're going to do things a little bit different. You know, we like to shake things up a little bit. We got first appearances mixed into our defect picks of the week. We're going to change it up a little bit. But before we do, throw up that list, Matt, the defect list. I like to see it. First up this week, guys, you got from Aftershock Comics, Beyond the Breach #1. There's some crazy shit going on in this book, Matt. We're showing you a cover A over here and the 1 in 15 incentive variant. Matty Forge, what do we got?
Guy, I know you want nothing to do with either one of those covers, so I will take this one.
I appreciate that.
So I'm going to pretty much just kind of read off the solicitation here because there's a lot there and it was hard to summarize. So why do I have to do all the work? You know what I mean? So I'm going to read it to you guys. So written by Ed Brisson. He did Uncanny X-Men, Ghost Rider, Old Man Logan, and illustrated by Damian Cuccirio, Old Man Logan, Iron Fist, X-Force. Beyond the Breach is a fantastic sci-fi road trip adventure about perseverance and finding family in unexpected places. Here's a little bit about it. Life sucks for Vanessa. Her mother just died and her boyfriend is cheating on her with her own sister. To clear her mind, Vanessa is taking the California road trip that she's been dreaming about for years. Her postcard perfect drive through old growth forest quickly turns when the breach hits, and the breach is in bold. So obviously that's bad. A bizarre anomaly in the sky plunges California into a nightmare world populated with strange and extra-dimensional creatures. I mean, I think we kind of got that from just the cover, so they did a great job of letting you know what this is going to be about. But that's a little bit about this one. It seems interesting. The theme, we know, horror, monsters, supernatural has been killing it. So everyone's jumping on the bandwagon. This seems like it could be a good one.
Oh, boy. Guys, this week from Behemoth Comics, you got Spare Parts #1. Showing you cover right on this. I mean, looks like shit is about to go down. This is based on an upcoming a movie releasing in theaters this summer. Spare Parts features a group of women that get lost on a random dirt road, because we got a lot of those around here. A tow truck driver arrives and tows them to his junkyard. Everything seems normal until they wake up with weapons for limbs and thrown into a fight for their lives. Sounds like a Quentin Tarantino movie gone bad. Robert Rodriguez, Quentin Tarantino. Yeah. That's all I'm feeling from this. So if you like it, guys, it sounds crazy. But you know what? It might work.
You nailed it. That is exactly what I was going to say. So perfect.
Yeah, listen. from Dark Horse, guys, you got Savage Hearts #1. I don't know, man. Maddie.
This one is interesting. So here we are again, reading. She's a brawny barbarian bruiser with a broken heart. He's a lonely beast man who talks to dinosaurs. What happens when they team up against an evil sorcerer? Action, comedy, romance. What the catch is going to be for this one is it's from Aubrey Sitterson. Aubrey did No One Left to Fight, and the comic book story of professional wrestling, and it was drawn by Jed Doherty, world's finest, Harley Quinn, Justice League Futures End. That No One Left to Fight had a cult following, and I think this is going to be in that similar vein, and I think that's why there's going to be some people that really love it and some people that want nothing to do with it. So there you go.
This is crazy, man. I'm just laughing, guys. I'm sorry. Detective Comics number 1039 from DC Comics this week. Listen, I mean, this is a possible origin of the villain Vile. I'm digging the cardstock variant. I know Maddie's been hot on these cardstocks, and listen, it killed it. I think it's a sick cover.
Absolutely.
Cover A is just classic, I guess, Batman cover. Villain Batman scowl. But the cardstock is ridiculous.
Yeah, and this might be a villain that sticks around for a while. I know they've been throwing a lot of first appearances, DC, but people were digging this. They were buying into this villain. So let's see what happens.
And sticking on that Batman train, you got from DC, you got Batman Urban Legends number 5. Maddie, is this the first full appearance of Cheer?
It is. We got a cameo, and now we got a first full. Not sure how much that matters, but they really die. It sounds like there could be an origin in here too. More importantly, I think I don't know about how much this character is going to matter, but all 3 of these covers are absolutely gorgeous. Mm-hmm. Take your pick. I can say wonderful things about each one. What I like most about them. I mean, that middle one, I don't really need to tell you what I like most about it, but.
Guys, this week from DC, The Joker number 5. This book is still going on. Maddie's going to tell you a little bit about this one, I think. But you got cover A. You got that Carr Andrews. That's Punchline right on there, Matt?
Yeah, that's Punchline on there.
And then you got the 1 in 25 Federici.
That's Vengeance, right? I believe that's Vengeance.
Bane's daughter.
Yep. I think you were going to tell us about this one, buddy.
I was? All right. Yeah. Well, listen. Artist Sweeney Boo joins the series. Never before seen tale of the Joker's first night in Arkham Asylum is finally revealed. Joker looking pretty crazy on that cover A, guys. Brings me back to hello, Clarice.
Tinian. Everything he's touching is gold right now.
Guys, you got from DC Wonder Woman number 775. There is a bunch of stuff happening on this cover. I've never been afraid of a Wonder Woman cover, but you know what? I'm all those hands reaching out. I'm running the other way.
Yeah. There seems like there's going to be a minor first appearance in here. I don't know how much it's going to matter, but it sounds like the Keeper of the Graveyard of Gods is what it reads in the solicitation. So that could be a first appearance possible. So we'll label this one possible first appearances. That's it. That's the only thing that's going on here for me. Is just a possible first appearance here.
Again, Graveyard, like running. I'm running. Defects. Don't go anywhere. We're not done yet. And stick around until the end of the video because we're getting close to the 5K, Matt. We're getting close to the 5K. We're going to do a giveaway. We're going to show you the entry video on how to enter. So stick around. Before you get out of here, like, comment, subscribe. That's it. If you're not subscribed, I don't know what the heck you're doing here, but please hang out with us. We're the Defects.
There you go. Yeah.
This week, guys, from Dynamite, The Boys #1 reprint. This is from our boy Gem Mint and Comic Tom. This is their variant. You got the Virgin variant there. You got the the cover A variant, and then you got the Dynamite variant over there. That's like the first cover, right, man?
Yeah. It's just basically a reprint of the cover of the issue. But yeah, I'm digging the exclusive here from Jem and Tom. It's different, but I like it. Homelander, I'm digging it. Awesome that they reprinted it. I think this is cool.
Those eyes, man, those eyes. Ooh. You know, something's happened. Something bad is happening on that when he gets like that. Also from Dynamite, guys, you got the Invincible Red Sonja #3. Listen, you got Cover A staring at you, but I can't help but lean towards that 1 in 10 Cohen cosplay variant. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy it, man.
Yeah, you know, we gotta show love for our Dynamite, our friends over at Dynamite, and obviously all the Vampirella and obviously the boys we just saw and the Red Sonja fans.
This week, guys, from IDW, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 119, Turtle Power. You got Cover A right there, and then you got the 1 in 10 McCardle that we're kind of featuring over. Listen, that McCardle, that is like a battle waiting to happen. These guys are flying through. It looks like the Foot Clan coming down, and the boys are ready, and maybe the girl's ready too, right? Is that the girl in the front?
Yeah, it is. That's Jenica.
Man, see, so. Jenica's there too.
That one's gonna be going for money. I guarantee. That is a dope cover.
It's crazy. You got Chinese stars flowing all over the place too. Listen, I'm gonna let Matt talk about this. I'm just gonna tell you the name, guys, because we talk about it all the time. From Image, the clowns. I don't like them.
Guys not feeling the clowns, but a lot of people out there watching this are. And guys, it is the final issue of this miniseries. We know sometimes those final issues are forgotten about and they become very valuable later on. So 2 reasons. If you like the series, you got to buy number 6. And if you don't like the series, it may just be worth picking up at cover price because you never know. So we got to, we try to give you the information, guys.
Information about clowns. Or about clowns, really? This week from Image, guys, you got Skybound X #2. You got Cover A over here, looking like a Star Wars variant. You got the 1 in 10 Brezen. You got the 1 in 10 Young and Maddie.
Vung.
Pronounce that name?
That's a V. Vung. That's a V.
Oh, it's Vung. Vung and who?
Navilla. The K is silent.
Silent K and the V. Vung and Navilla. You got a couple different ones on here. That Rathburn is the all black and white one, and then the Vung variant comes back with some color. That's a lot of Vung.
That's a lot of Vung.
That's all I got to say about that. This might be a first appearance of major new Stillwater character. First appearance of Machine Boy. That's on the Vung cover.
I'm going to say that, right? That the guy, the little kid on the tricycle there. I think that's got to be Machine Boy. So you might have first appearance, first cover. I'm
digging Machine Boy.
Yeah. So you got the cover. You got a variant that's cover price, and then you're going to get that 1 in 10. So I think if you're just going to want to grab cover price, you definitely got to go with that the Vung variant on this one for the first appearance. So.
Oh boy, guys, Marvel, Donnie. Thor #15. You got Cover A we're showing you over here. That, you know what? I like it. Thor hitting that shield. You got the villains variant with the lizard on there. You got that 1 in 25 Klein variant. That Thor is just what's with the hawk on top of his head?
Those are his ravens. It's not on his head. It's kind of like, because you're seeing one on that's his helmet with the feathers. Yeah, it just kind of looks like the bird.
It looks like I see it now.
Yeah,
all right. The ravens are on his shoulders. Yeah, there you go.
So we got Donnie Cates, killing this series. It's been great. It slowed down for a little bit. It's good again, but now we have a new story arc starting. Thor versus Cap. Obviously, we could see that on Cover A. That's looking dope. The villains variant is great. Klein, I don't usually like his variants. This one's pretty nice. Would I pay even ratio for this? No. I don't think this. I mean, Don't get me wrong. I could be completely wrong. You guys may be yelling at me. This might turn into a $100 1 in 25 variant. I don't think that's the case, but it is pretty nice this week. So,
guess who doesn't skip Arm Day?
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
Guys, this week from Marvel also, you got Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters -- 2. We're showing you cover A here with, who's that, Jabba on the cover?
Jabba.
125, Jabba. Listen, I dig Han Solo, stuck in the carbonite. 125 card variant. And then you got that 1 in 50, Maddie's favorite guy, the Chichetto variant.
Chichetto.
See, I made you say it correctly this time. Listen, if you're digging the Star Wars and you're following it, guys, come on. You know you're going to grab them. So that's why we show you them.
Yep. And there's actually one that I didn't get. I wanted to put on here. I saw it last minute and I never threw it on here. There's a headshot variant. Green background. Boba. It's his head. It's really nice. That one might be worth grabbing as if you're only going to grab one, but more bounty hunters.
Sticking with this, guys, Marvel this week, Dr. Aphra, number 12. That you got that War of the Bounty Hunters tie-in on that first one. Looks like Boba's looking over going, hey, what are you doing? And then you got the headshot variant that Maddie just talked about on this one also. And then you got that Sprouse variant that we're showing you, Boba and Jabba on the cover as well. That's that 50th anniversary Lucasfilms one. This says you want me to read this, Maddie, or are you going to take it?
Yeah, no. A mysterious invitation leads Dr. Aphra and Santa Staros to an exclusive party teeming with scum and villainy. So we know, still tying into the War of the Bounty Hunters, and like Guy alluded to, the headshot variant. I think that's going to be the one that to get here. People love the Aphra covers, the one where it's a lot of detail on her. Those always seem to, as our buddy likes to say, fetch a little bread. So that's a really nice, and I always love those Sprouse. I know Guy loves them too, those Sprouse variants. So yeah, some cool covers. And then obviously, if you're digging the Bounty Hunters, you got to pick this up.
Anyway, Marvel Sinister War number 1 next up. We're showing you cover A over here. As I told you, this like the Sinister War writing is awesome on here. Really brings me back. You got that 1 in 25 Ferreira, Doc Ock getting Spidey tangled up over there, and then you got that 1 in 100 Ditko. I mean, if that's not a throwback. We're looking at a couple other covers on here too. The 1 in 25 Nakayama. Matt, is that the same as the Ditko, or is that? Yeah,
it's a. You know what? They were supposed to. Maybe I grabbed the wrong one. It is similar,
okay.
But it's I just they're very similar. There's a couple small differences, so I just happened to click on the wrong one. I think so. Yeah.
And then you got a 1 in 50. You got a 1 in 50 version. That 1 in 50 version, that does it for me on this. Out of all of these guys.
Yeah. So 4-part limited series. We talked about this a little bit last week, but now this series is starting. It's Sinister 6 versus the Savage 6. So I think it's Doc Ock is the Sinister 6 and Vulture is the leader of the Savage 6. Correct me if I'm wrong. Nick Spencer, which I know a lot of Spider-Man fans aren't going to be happy about, but we do get Mark Bagley. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, I think cover A is cool, but the 1 in 50 steals the show. Absolutely. And in the post editing, if I find the 1 in 25 that should have been here, I'll throw it up on the screen for you guys.
Why not come off of Spider-Man and bring a little aliens into it? Marvel this week, you got Aliens Aftermath number 1. Guys, I hate aliens.
It's all yours, buddy.
Yeah, from Benjamin Percy and David Wachter. This is Aliens 35th anniversary. They do a return to Hadley's Hope. The truth behind what actually happened to the colony. We're showing you cover A, and then you got that 1 in 25 Wachter variant. I could never get into these. I don't ask me why. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
I mean,
it's pretty obvious.
The effervescence or the bio I don't know how they say it, but bioluminescence of the alien here is fantastic. And on the 1 in 25, that dude doesn't realize he's about to die. So,
oh my God.
yeah, I just pointed that out to you, didn't I?
Yeah, that's going bad for him really quickly. Oh, why not, guys? Look, since I talked about that one, Matt gets to talk about this. Gods of Brutality #1 from Scout Comics. I mean, it looks like a rock concert gone bad over here, guys. You got cover A, you got that 1 in 10. Maddie, what is going on in this book?
Yeah, this is Rich Woodall, Mark Welser. So this is, again, I'm going to read this because it's just much easier. Straight from the solicitation. In 2020, rock god Nick Dillon will step off the stage for the final time, ending his 37-year career as the head of the metal band Gods of Brutality. They are about to release their final album, completing the story he set out to tell 37 years before. In his final interview, Nick reveals that when he died for 1 minute and 24 seconds in 1984, he was actually in hell where he was tortured by demons. In an act of desperation, Nick prayed to any god that would listen. Thankfully, his pleas were answered when Thor and Hercules were dispatched to save him. This is the comic telling of that story. This is funny. I mean, honestly, yeah, I have to read this. And guys, I realized when putting this together that cover A, let me tell you, that's the defects. And you want me to explain to you why? You want me to explain to you why? Okay.
Please do.
Okay, so we got Jay in the background with a wig, right? He's throwing up the metal sign. He's drinking a beer. Jay.
Nice.
Obviously,
nice.
We got Guy in the middle with Thor's hammer because we know the comic Forge. Yeah. And then Matty Forge, myself, is up front. And I'm fending off the YouTube police so that Pressable Defects could stay on the air. Which I had to make sure was okay last week when I missed the live show. And we were close. You know, the couple times there that somebody had to reel it in, thank God.
A little bit.
So that is the defects cover right there. All right.
Listen, it's really cool. Listen, I said it looks like a rock concert gone bad, and then you read the solicitation, which
there you go.
If you had to just look at the cover and find out what was going on, I guess that's pretty cool. Looks like Jay on the 1 in 10 incentive variant is in a position he likes. So
yeah, I mean that's maybe.
Defects. Finishing off our list this week, we're going to show you a few reprints that are out. You got Nice House on the Lake. This from the #1. This is the second printing of this from DC. You got cover A over there, and you got this junk on the right. This 1 in 25 incentive that for some reason these guys need to jump on it too. So I don't know why. The story was
good though. The story was good. Tinian did a great job, and people were absolutely going crazy for this. So
people
this
went
is
bonkers.
An easy pickup.
People went bonkers for it. So you also have, I mean, come on, from Mad Cave, Nottingham. After today, I love saying it with that accent too.
Nottingham. Especially after the Euro Cup today. Yeah.
I don't know what anybody else was doing today, but I know what I was doing, watching Italy win. Yeah, baby. Nottingham #1, 5th printing. That's a sick cover. I mean, it's going crazy over there. So if you like it,
I mean, there's been so many printings of this. Maybe the defects have to do a reprint of this. I don't know.
Maybe. Next up from Marvel, Web of Spider-Man #1, 2nd printing. Matt, why would they bring a 2nd printing of this particular book out?
Because we got the first comic appearance of Harley Keener. Everybody's favorite little kid from Iron Man #3. People didn't realize it until it was too late that he was going to be on this one. So everyone tried to run and grab it. It sold out everywhere like crazy. So obviously they brought it to 2nd print. You're probably going to have to grab it. All right.
There you go.
All right, defects. That wraps it up. But before you go anywhere, a couple things. Like Guy said earlier, we got the 5K giveaway. We're like 40 subs away. If you're new here, please, if you can, if you think we did a good job, give us a sub and help us get to that 5K. There's going to be a video that I pop up in the corner right over there. Watch that. That's how you enter. It's very simple. It takes a few minutes. Go ahead. Give us some help if you can. Also, like we said earlier, there's going to be a variant pick of the week over on the CBSI website. Go check that out. And of course, the CBSI train on YouTube rolls on Tuesday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern. Keep It Thorough Comics, Indie Spotlight. Watch it. Be there. It's awesome. So, for the Pressable Defects, Guy Forge, Matt Forge, and of course, Jay Butcher from Vacation. We'll see you on the next New Comic Book Day show.